today I am bringing to you a review video about the Gourmia air fryer. So just to give you a short story as to why I bought this, I had purchased this because I heard a lot of good things about air fryers when they first came out and got popular this past year. And I heard that it's healthier for you because you didn't have to put like the food into oil, all that sort of stuff, and there's just a couple perks behind it. For me, I also like the idea of my whole house not smelling like fried food. As you can hear, the air's blowing in here. You don't feel anything coming from the top or anything. And you can't smell anything hardly. I'm cooking other food right now, but I don't know if it's from what I'm frying right now, which is chicken wings, or if it's from the food that's on the stove. But honestly, it doesn't smell what it usually smells like whenever I fry chicken wings or any kind of other sort of thing in a pan in oil. So the air is coming out from the back. It's like ventilating through here. It's warm. Honestly, I could put my hand here for a couple seconds, as you can see. It doesn't burn or anything. It just feels like a, I don't know, a warm electric fireplace or something like that. But it's not too harsh. So when I took this out of the box, it had pretty much this and then an instruction manual with different instructions of how to use like the little buttons and that sort of thing, and recipes, and it had the rack that's inside right now. Once I pull this out, I'll show you guys what it looks like, and that's to stack extra food inside. So the buttons are pretty cut and dry. There's not much to it. So when you're getting ready to fry things up, all you do is press that play looking button, and then from that point you press these boxes off to the right hand side, and it'll give you little options to choose from. As you can see, there is a chicken leg, it looks like. I'm not sure, but it'll have different pictures, and if you're, let's say you're cooking like fish or something like that, there'll be like a picture of a fish. But there was quite a few options. I would say it's pretty convenient. I mean, it's not too huge. I put it away in the basement. I don't keep it up on the counter all day long. After I'm done using it, I usually just clean it out with some soap and water by removing this whole bottom portion and removing the two racks that are in there, and just wash them out, wash this portion out as well. It's pretty easy to clean, I must say. I thought it would be a lot difficult because I do have an actual like countertop fryer that you put oil in it, and I hate cleaning that thing. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But anyways, the only negative thing I have to say about it is whenever I had tried to put something that I bought from the store that required to be put in the oven, or like a microwave oven of some sort, of course there's always instructions on the back of the box. It says put in the oven for, let's say, 400 degrees at whatever specific time. So that's what I did. I put the temperature by using these two buttons here. I think it was like 450 it required, but it doesn't go up to 450. I believe the highest it goes is 425. I'm not 100% sure. I'll check myself on that, but 425 is what I set it to, and then I had put the time limit to whatever the box had set at the time, which is, I think it was only like 15 minutes or so, and it was for like potato wedges. And so I had put it in there, and I was super excited about eating that and combining it with everything else I had made for dinner. So I took it out, and they were burnt to the crisp. I have to say though, when I bit into it and pulled off the top layer of the cheese that was burnt through, and it was like charred, really black, it was very moist, like the potato inside the wedge. It was still moist, which didn't make any sense. I'm guessing it's because the heating portion is really low in here, so maybe just having the wedges on the rack being close high up to whatever it is that heats them up was just too close of contact at that temperature and time that I had it in there for. So I don't know what to do in regards to that. I think I'll play around with the time and temperature settings eventually, not put the amount of time that's recommended on the boxes and hope for the best. Maybe I'll just get a better idea of how long to put things in there for, I guess. But for right now, I'm just excited my house doesn't smell like fried food, like I said. It's the worst. I literally had my husband buy like a screen door for the garage because there's literally no airflow in my house. So I have these back sliding doors, and then here's my garage door. So there's an extra screen door behind that door. So I had him install that so I can open that door up and filter out the fried chicken smell whenever I make fried chicken or fish, whatever it is that day. So now hopefully I don't have to keep the door open for so long and freeze my butt off, because it is winter time. As you can tell, my Christmas tree is up. So I will let you guys know how this ends up turning out at the preset setting that it has there for fried chicken wings, and I will let you know if it was actual optimal time or temperature, and if they're tendered or if they're overcooked, and I'll get back with you. Thanks for tuning in. Take care. Okay, everyone, I am back to give you the update. So I pulled out the basket, and this is what I got. So the top rack, of course, cooked a little bit crispier rather than the bottom, but it did cook everything thoroughly, I'd have to say. I actually mixed in some tenderloin, some chicken tenderloin in here, and I was concerned that it would not cook all the way, and it actually did. If you can see, it cooked through. I tried it out. You can see, zoom into that. I bit into it just so you guys can see that it did cook through. There's no blood in there or anything like that. So the 20 minutes at 400, it did work. This is the space inside, as you guys can see. There's the little heating mechanism above, and this is the space we have in the basket, and this is the rack if you need to use it for extra food to stack like that, but it's fairly easy to remove. When I had pulled out the basket, I didn't experience any like heat or smoke or anything like that that blew in my face like an oven typically would. So that was nice as well. But overall, I would have to say, I mean, it's decent. You don't get the taste like you would from the fried oil when you typically fry on top of the stovetop with oil. But I mean, it is healthier and it does cook it thoroughly. So overall, it's okay, I guess. I think I'll stick with using it just for the sake of just being healthier, because I know I need to. Ugh. I have a couple health issues with lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and I believe they say that fried foods kind of give like bad reactions for that sort of stuff. You get flare-ups and everything, so just trying to be healthier, guys. So if anything, if you guys have any questions, comments, leave below, give it a like, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will be back at a later time with another review. Thank you. Take care.